Welcome to Yarnum, O Hunter. Bloodborne the board game is a cooperative survival horror game based on the hit PlayStation game Bloodborne. Take on the role of a hunter as you explore Yarnum, a city infested by a terrible plague. Using stat cards, explore, fight, and interact around the map to discover the secrets held. But beware of stunningly hard enemies, fierce bosses, and an unforgiving countdown that draws you closer and closer to the end. So take up your saw cleaver and grab your torch, O Hunter. The hunt begins now. Alrighty. It's not insignificant. Alrighty. Welcome to Chapter 3 of the Bloodborne board game, Growing Madness. We're on the central lamp tile. We're all ready to begin, other than I haven't shuffled my deck yet. Now let's reveal card 39. Gascoigne rears up, convulsing as vigor flows through him. Beasts cannot slay me. You move to attack, but your blows seem to have little impact. Perhaps it is the influence of the blood moon, or some deeper force pushing him forward. But for now, you decide to fall back and regroup before launching your attack. Gascoigne is still a veteran hunter, and should not be underestimated. Collect at least 2 insight this chapter, or when the third red space on the hunt track is reached, reveal card 41. In the meantime, reveal card 40. Gascoigne has 6 HP but cannot be slain. If Gascoigne would be slain instead, mark him with an insight token. He no longer activates or pursues. He is not removed on red but heals all damage and removes the token. At the end of each round, if Gascoigne is not in a space with the hunter, he moves 3 spaces towards the nearest hunter with the lowest HP and attacks. Alrighty. So we gotta collect 2 insight right now. Let's draw our first 3 cards and get started on this. I also changed up the lighting a little bit, so hopefully things show up a little nicer. It's always an experiment trying to figure out what lighting works. So, we've got some interesting tools here. We're going to pitch the dash and move up here into the Grand Cathedral right off the bat. So 1, 2, 3. Is there anything for ending a turn on the Grand Cathedral? Reveal card 50. Gascoigne is going to move 1, 2, 3. If you have Eileen's approval, reveal card 53. We do have Eileen's approval. So reveal card 53. You come across the form of Eileen, slumped against the wall of the cathedral. Oh, you. I'm afraid I've made a bit of a blunder. But that thing still lies in wait. Turn back. This is my score to settle. I'm just going to have a short rest. She speaks before passing out. She seems stable. Cautiously, you enter the cathedral ward. You enter the cathedral. Surround the Grand Cathedral tile with fog gates. Spawn the Bloody Crow of Canehurst. So, plus side, Gascoigne can't come and interfere with the fight. Where is the Bloody Crow of Canehurst? That spawns on the lantern tile. And I need to grab their enemy card. The Bloody Crow. Alrighty, we're starting this off with a big fight. So, let's go for a speed 3, damage 2 stagger. And they're gonna flip a basic attack. I don't have Evelyn out. So, we're gonna take 2 damage. Well, first he takes his 2 damage, but we still take 2 as well. Then we're going to go, I don't know why I have that card out. That card goes back there. Going for a slash of deal 3 damage, heal 2. He's going to get its ability. Old Hunter's Bone, dodge Hunter's attack and moves 1 space away. I completely forgot we weren't in the same space, so... I still get the heal 2, I'm gonna say. Because the attack happens. I have to draw 2, or draw 3 again. While I do that, he makes his activation. I will pitch a tactical to move into space with him. Oh gosh, he's gonna hit me no matter what I do, isn't he? I'm gonna pitch my Swift to clear my board and transform my weapon. For the first time this game. So he's gonna take 2 more damage. Boom, boom. And flip a basic. Which is gonna hit me for 3. Then I'm gonna go for a overhead slam. Draw 1. It's a dodge. That bodes well. He's going to get a special. His special goes faster than me, though, so I'm going to take 2 damage. He's going to take 4. And then as part of his special, he gets to make another basic attack, but I have a dodge this time. So I'm going to dodge, which clears that slot, dealing another 1 damage to him. Fudge. I have to shuffle. Since we have to shuffle his deck, I'm going to say that we both are refreshing our stamina. Because that rarely ever happens. FromSoft games are tough but fair. So I'm going to go for a stagger attack, and assuming he doesn't flip a special, that's the game. He flips a basic, we got him. So we deal the last bit of damage to him. He dies. Very violent and gory death. We will gain a Blood Echo for that at a measly 1 life and reveal card 54. Distribute the Old Hunter Bone and Carlisle Rune Hunter. Old Hunter Bone. When you are attacked, automatically dodge that attack. And Carlisle Rune Hunter. On attack, attack gains +1 speed. After attack, may transform weapon for free. Now, let's hear. Eileen lies against the wall, beaten but alive. Don't you ever listen to your elders. No matter. You did save my life. I know. Here, for you. This too is Hunter's work. but bears no honor, a burden you may choose to carry. Alrighty. So we've still got that fog gate, so we're safe from Gascoigne for a minute. But what we're going to do is we are going to warp back to the Hunter's Dream. And heal up a bit. We are going to take this after dodging, deal 2 damage to that enemy. And what we're going to drop is... I don't want to lose any of my regular dodges. I don't want to lose any... basic stagger. We will also transform our sword again. And we will go back to using Evelyn. When we warp back, we will warp back here. We'll also move that counter up 1. We are getting very close to losing the game. Fuck. God, that sucks recording for 2 hours? I don't know how long I've been recording today. All that just to lose. Alrighty. So you know what? We're just going to take on Gascoigne real quick. Where did I put his deck? He's back on. We'll keep him on phase 2. So we're going to go for a Swift Slash that'll take out about half his health. He's going to get an Axe Sweep that we're going to dodge. And clear that slot, so that's another 4 damage to him. And then we're going to go for a basic slash, draw 1. He's going to get an axe sweep. We've got another dodge though, so that deals the full 6 damage to him. What happens when we do that? Mark him with an insight token. He no longer activates or pursues. Alrighty. So he is stunned there. I'm going to draw my fresh 3. And I got a dash, so we're going to do that. Making our way downtown. We'll go 1, 2, 3. What is in that spot? A hunter mob. Which we'll pursue like that. And we get an interaction. Ending on the barred window, reveal card 43. If you have Left Alone, do we have Left Alone? We have Left Alone. Reveal card 47. That? Really? Okay. In the distance, the shrill cry of a young child fills the night air. Place 1 survivor token 4 spaces away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On a red reset, if no hunter is on this space, discard this token in this mission. It can't be completed. And to move on the space with the survivor token and have no enemies pursue into that space, reveal card 48. So, that is continuing the Left Alone quest. Let's pitch that to move 1, 2. Hunter mob will pursue. 1, 2. Hunter mob pursues. Then we reveal card 48. I didn't know what to do, Hunter. I have nowhere to go. Please, help me. The girl breaks down and sobs. We cannot merely leave the child alone. We must get her someplace safe, at least for this night. Ending a move on the Grand Cathedral tile with the token. Lucky us. Reveal card 49. Distribute 1 consumable and the Carlisle rune Odin Right. among the hunters. So our consumable is Beast Blood Pellet, which clears 1 attack slot. And Odin Wraith. On attack, attack gains stagger and may stagger attacks at the same speed. Central Yharnam has been overtaken by madness this night, and it would appear even the usual vestiges of refuge cannot be trusted. This is the best we can provide for the time being. Though whether the girl will survive, we can only hope. I put that on the wrong pile. There we go. Alrighty. And that is our second insight. What did I do with that? Insight mission. Reveal card 41. Gascoigne staggers back, casting his weapons aside as he grips his head. Suddenly, his form erupts into that of a monstrous creature. No more than one of the beasts now. Let us end this. If we cannot stop this madness ourselves, we can at least delay its spread this awful night. Replace Father Gascoigne with Father Gascoigne transformed. Also means he loses his insight token. Heal all wounds from him and reset him to phase 1. Discard Boundless Frenzy and the Tiny Music Box if in play. So those no longer matter. Complete the hunt by slaying Gascoigne. Alrighty. We have to draw a fresh 3. And we're going to have to pitch some to move some places. We're going to... Gosh, this is difficult. We're going to pitch a draw 1 to move 1, 2. And then we're going to go for a stagger at a speed of 4. No matter what I flip, it gets staggered. So it takes 1 damage on the hunter mob. Then I'm going to pitch that to clear my board. Kill the hunter mob. Gain a blood echo. Move that back down with the rest of those. Pardon me a second. Whew. Thank you for pardoning me a second. I also need Gascoigne transformed, since we're going to be fighting him now. Did not do a lot of exploring this game. We kind of lucked into a lot of the areas. Fun. So, those do not matter anymore. Let's see here. Oh, on kill, draw 1, heal 1. I don't have anything to heal, but I do draw. Gascoigne would have moved in on that turn that I killed those things. And we're going to go for a slash. Gascoigne's deck is right here. And he gets a claw slash, just hitting us for 2. But then we hit him for 2 in turn. Let's see here. I'm gonna use... Fuck, I switched to Evelyn. So I have to draw my fresh 3, which means Gascoigne gets to make an attack on me while I'm drawing those. Gascoigne's attack is another claw slash, taking me down another 2. Draw those 2. And we're gonna go for a basic slash for +1 damage. So attacking him for 3. He gets his claw combo, but we're going to dodge, which clears the slot. And I don't have another dodge. So he kills us. We die. Don't open, dead inside. So let's take the quick change. We will axe that basic draw 1. So what I'm noticing this campaign is you need a lot of dodging. A lot of dodge mobility. Which is coincidentally my first and middle name. Dodge ability. Ba-dum-bum. It's funny because it is my actual first name, Dodge. Gotta fill the dead air while I'm shuffling, you know? Alrighty. So, we spawn back with Gascoigne. And we aren't gonna let him knock us around much more. So we only have 4 more deaths before we lose the game. Fuck. I think my camera just died. Well. Awkward. Be right back. Alrighty. Time for some ruthless efficiency before the camera dies again. So we are going to go for a slash. Purposely making it a slow slash because it heals 2. And of course he goes even slower than me. But we have a dodge, so we don't take the stun. We just take 3 damage and inflict him with 2. We are probably only going to do phase 1 just because, again, we're speedrunning this. We're going to go for a basic slash. He gets pin and maul. Cannot be dodged. So we die again. You know, it may not even matter. We may just die before we make it to... We may just lose this game. So, let's draw our fresh 3, shuffle up Gascoigne's deck. And let's keep going. So we're going to go for a stagger at a speed of 3. Gascoigne is going to get pin and maul, which gets staggered. So he's going to take 2 damage. We're going to go for a basic slash, draw 1. It's a dodge. He's going to get claw and slash, which hits us for 2 damage. We're going to quick stab. And when we use that, that clears the slot. Deals 1 damage to him, and it's a claw combo. I am going to take 4 damage and die again. This is not looking good. I think this is the rage quit counter. You know what? We're going to leave him at 3 damage. Fuck it. I want to kill this thing, damn it. Alrighty. So we're going to go for another slash. He is going to go for a overhead smash. Just going to stun, but we have a dodge we can discard. So we're just taking 3 damage. He's taking 2. Oh, it's staggered. So he doesn't get to do anything, actually. Ba-bam. So we get to keep that dodge. We're going to go for a swift slash, which is going at a speed of 3, dealing 3 damage. Which is all the more we need. Let's flip the card and see what happens. Claw slash. Meets it, beats it. We deal 3 damage. to Gascoigne, killing him. And again, we're bridging this because the camera's about to die, and I would like to get this episode done. Gascoigne lets out a bloodied roar before falling to the ground, ashamed to see this fate befall one of our own. Looking upward, you see the blood moon has begun to retreat from the sky, making way for the first lights of the dawn. Even now, you feel its terrible influence subsiding. With the rising of the sun, you know this hunt will soon end, but you feel no victory here. While you have quelled a large number of those affected, preventing the spread of this frenzy, you cannot help but wonder what the rising of the next blood moon will bring. And that's the end of the game! We beat it! We very nearly lost it, but I decided to cut some corners a little bit. You get to do that when you're playing games on your own. You know, play the game so that you have fun with it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I am not looking forward to the cleanup part of this game, but it is the most necessary part of the game. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you all in the next board game episode, which I hear might have something to do with some certain completion. Until then, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.